Alright, we got another match with our Penny Dreadful Chandra Nalaar deck. Planeswalker control deck. Yes, I do want to die roll. Yes, I will mulligan this hand. Much better. Got some early interaction. All I want. And a land. Keep that on top. Temple of Silence. So that's some other new cards. They actually got a bunch of temples. I think this one, I think Mystery, and like there's one other, I can't remember. But I think Temple's just randomly good. Much better than the game life lands, for sure. Ooh, we got some Rakdos action. Right. Battle. Battle's gonna hit. Just thinking about if I want to burn my opponent or not. It might be maybe a control deck. Maybe I just want to fire off an incinerate right now. Yeah, I think I just want to do that. Fire it out. Hammer. Given that my opponent has like discard spells, maybe wait, just hammer them now and then wait later to start recurring it back. Um, yeah, I think that would be the line. Fire this off. Like even my opponent makes someone play an aggressive draw, like maybe like a Nighthawk or something, that'd be kind of annoying. That's the only thing I'd regret. But the fact that like Hammer's a sorcery, I kind of have to cast on my. Well, definitely have to cast on my turn. That's what sorceries are. But the recursion factor of Hammers makes these kind of matchups like really good. Chalice is really good for helping recur. But to stop my upkeep so I can get my hammer back. Definitely gonna do that next turn, right? The only other card you want to play is like a Gauntlet or a Chandra. Since I don't know, I'm not gonna get one. I'm just gonna get the hammer back now. You have to put a stop in your upkeep for the hammer because there's not a trigger. It's not a triggered thing. You just have to do it during your upkeep. So if you're playing this deck, remember to put a stop on your upkeep. Your stops are the bottom one. If you didn't know that, just remember that because you're just gonna pass right through if you don't do this. See, now I'm able to do this. And I want to get the 8 lands because 8 lands is the or 8 mana sources is the money number for hammer. So you can get the hammer back and then play it again. Ooh, Chandra of their own. My opponent has also seen the light. The Guildsman's very threatening, actually. I think I could race this though. Yeah, I think I can just race. One of the 6. If I draw a land, it's pretty good. Then just like a 2 turn clock. Didn't even use Chandra. Probably a mistake. Mistake. Probably just a misclick. Maybe just like F6 for no reason. Hammer's also really good at dealing with planeswalkers. Okay, that's the last source of. So he died at any like 3 mana for citing me. Like right now, I could have taken like 10 here, but my opponent missed. So it gives me an opportunity to kind of win the game, hopefully. Cycle Starstorm, funny. unfortunate. So I could die. I could only die to the ultimate, so I think I have to just like dome this thing now. Because I have the recursion of it. I have the recursion I hammer. So I don't want to like take any risks here. I want to just prolong my life a little bit. And 3 turns is enough, really. I could actually just kill the Chandra if I wanted, but I don't think it's the right play. Oh no, I messed that up. Cause I hate the chalice. I hate chalicing things. I guess I'll just pass. I only lost like 1 mana, so it didn't really matter, but I just Volt Charge my opponent. Pop up my chalices. I see my opponent has just like a million like creature removal spells in their hand. They're just completely useless. Or is this Gigantic Blaze? This is a lot of mana. Or a Gigantic Kree, maybe? A Planar Outburst of Awaken. I like it. I like it because it means my opponent is dead now. I do like the dual usage of Planar Outburst. Alright. Alright. Hammer. So good. This is old school. Super old school way of just hammering down my opponent, literally. Okay, so a part of me wants to bring in like the or the super aggro package, and a part of me says that's like a really bad idea. I definitely want to take out the Pyroclasm. It's not very good in this matchup. I want all the burn, all of it. I like Toil Trouble. Kind of a another face card, basically. Like when you bring in the the aggressive package, you take out all your slow stuff, which is like the gauntlets and the Chandras. But I think those are really good in this matchup. So I think I'm just gonna like forego playing all the aggressive stuff and just kind of play the game I want to play, which is just kind of burning them out. I don't want to give their cards any like use. Because I think like my opponent, what happened? My opponent had like 6 cards in their hand. I think they just had all creature removal, which is completely bad against my deck. So that's it. I'll just bring in some Toil Troubles. Maybe I should like play like some like red black land just to like so I can like toil sometimes. I don't think it's even worth it. I doubt it's worth it at all. I would have to play like a couple of like Blanchlight Graveyard stuff like that. I like this hand a lot. Okay. Everything's going to the face. Just face, face, face. Hearthstone now. Hearthstone. Double hammers. You draw some lands. Oh, 3rd land. Yeah, sometimes you just kind of like break it down. Like I want to say it's a control deck, but really it's just a burn deck. It's just a big burn deck. It's really silly. Sometimes that's just good enough, you know. Ooh, my opponent's missing a bunch of lands. Not good. You don't want to go get behind a land drops in the control mirror. Quote, air quotes, control mirror. Assemble's really hard for me to deal with, thank god. I just kind of forgot that Assemble is legal for a second. Assemble's another newish card. I mean, it's not new, it's just like returned to the format. Oh, that's a perfect addle. That's such a good addle, because I get to get my Chandra. But, got a lot of communes. Commune's gonna draw me a bunch of cards. Super happy about this card, though. I think it's really paid off. I think it's just actually super good. He took a commune, interesting. Doesn't respect the Chandra. I guess he must have like burn spells in his hand to like be like slow down a little bit. Firebird. If I draw another land, that'd be great. I actually haven't played this card yet. I just kind of threw him in here to test it out. I think it's good enough, you know. I don't like recursion aspect. It's a recursion aspect is what really drove me to the Chill Purge. Okay, I can see that. I'm not gonna return that because I want yes. It's fire. Actually, Purge of this thing would be really bad. Now I'm gonna recur him. That's actually really good when I get to one tap. Another Purge. Or Crackling Doom? Ooh. Fortunately, the Grand Coliseum is kind of killing my opponent here. I'm just gonna fire off this toil. That's that's just game. That's actually game. The great thing about this deck is that Witchbane Orb isn't legal right now, but like Orbs of Warding is. I probably got lucky. My opponent kind of just missed a bunch of land drops. But Trouble's gonna put my opponent in a lot of trouble. Trouble for them, not for me.